The discussions feature in Canvas is one of the biggest changes that we will face in our transition from Blackboard. Discussions in Canvas can serve as a place to have classroom discussions, offer formative assessment and feedback, and provide other activities or instructional strategies which help students to master content and SLOs. In Canvas, you have many options in creating discussion threads, track student activity, and view individual student responses. In a course that already has an engagement assignment created for you, you have a few different options. For example, I have left this as an assignment, but I have created non-graded discussion, questions, and games as their engagement points for the week. That way, students can get in here and engage or play this game, and then I can put in 1 grade each week for engagement. Now, doing it this way will not provide individual student responses in the gradebook, but you can go into the discussion question forum and search students' names. This way you can see where they're engaging and how they're engaging with other students and you. If, however, you would like to create a discussion question thread which is graded, you would need to make sure that you unpublish this engagement 1 to ensure that it does not appear in your gradebook. Then you'll want to come to this plus button at the module where you would like to enter your discussion question and make sure you click on discussion and new topic. You're going to add the item, and you will see that it appears at the bottom of the module that you entered it into. By going on to the left-hand side and clicking on these dots, you can click and drag it wherever you would like the new discussion question or prompt to appear. Once you are ready to add content to this question, you can simply click on the name and click on Edit. This will bring up the Rich Content Editor where you can add information, videos, web links, attach the files, etc. Then you will want to scroll down, click on Allow Threaded Replies. This allows your discussion question, forum, or thread to react the same way as it did in Blackboard. If you do not click this Allow Threaded Replies option, then your students will only be able to respond to you and not to each other. Then you'll want to click on Graded. Now if you have 25 points for engagement, you can create multiple threads, maybe for 5 points each, and that will bring you up to your 25 points. You want to make sure that you scroll down and press Save and Publish. That will allow students to see your discussion question. Now, quick tip, if you do not want an email every time a student replies to your thread, you'll need to unclick Subscribe. Threads that you might like to be subscribed to would be questions for the instructor or chat rooms or those kind of things. Now, if we go back out into modules and scroll down to where we put this new thread, you'll see that it is here now and it has been published. Students can see it. Now, if you have gone into the discussions area and created a thread, but did not link it to a module, students will not be able to see that discussion thread. That is because discussions has been grayed out and set as unavailable to students. So, if you have created a discussion thread in this area, but students cannot see it, there's a quick fix for that. As you can see, I have an introductions thread, but it has not been linked to a module yet, so students cannot see it. Let's go to our modules page, and maybe I want to add this to module 1. So scroll down to module 1, click on the plus button, make sure we click into the drop-down menu to go to discussion. This will give us any discussions that have been created in that area that is unavailable to students, or we can create new topics from here. Let's scroll down till we find our introduction thread, and then add item. Remember, when we add stuff like this, it always goes to the bottom of the module, but we can drag and drop. So maybe this is one of the first things I want them to work on. I'm going to make sure it's at the top, and I'm going to make sure that it's published. Then students can see it, and they can engage with it. I hope this has helped in answering some of your questions about setting up discussions in Canvas. If you have further questions about setting up discussions or student engagement, we have created a guide to discussion and student engagement in Canvas, which has been sent out to you in Monday Messages. Or, if you have any further questions, please contact your Instructional Effectiveness Specialist.